Good evening. It's Mrs. Limeister again. I just wonder if anybody's getting tired of hearing me. Like, oh my gosh, does she have to come on again? So tonight I'm going to record this instead of going live because I was having some problems with sound earlier today. And I thought, well, maybe it's because of the internet or something. I don't know. Anyway, tonight's story is from Ireland, and it is called The Adventures of Shamrock Sean by Brian Goerty, illustrated by Roxanne Burchars of the Cartoon Saloon. So here we go. These are the adventures of a lively leprechaun. He's from the west of Ireland. His name is Shamrock Sean. He has a little bushy beard. His hair is thick and gray. He's older than the Blarney Stone if he's a single day. He loves to eat potatoes, boiled or mashed or roast, but cabbage mixed with bacon is what he loves the most. He lives inside a toadstool beneath a tree of oak, and if you wander Knocknashee, you might see his chimney smoke. Now, I am not very good in the Irish accent, but I'll do my best. Shamrock Sean and the Wishing Well. Oh, it looks like this is a variety of stories, maybe. Yeah, maybe we can span this out for a couple of days. Shamrock Sean got out of bed and rubbed his sleepy eyes. He looked out of the window at the clear blue sunny skies. That's kind of what I did today. It's such a lovely day, he said. I know just what I'll do. I'll go down to the wishing well and make a wish or two. He ran across the meadow. He ran right through the wood until he reached the wishing well, and next to it he stood. But he couldn't see inside, for the wishing well was tall. He said, "It's not fair. I'm really far too small." He moved a big square stone and climbed up on the rim. Then the silly leprechaun leaned over and fell in. He shouted very loudly, "Oh, someone help me, please. I'm here inside the wishing well with water to my knees." He got very cold and hungry in that wishing well so deep. He tried to climb the wall, but found it was too steep. He waited and he waited. It seemed like hours and hours. Then suddenly he remembered the wishing well's great powers. Shamrock Sean closed his eyes and wished with all his might. "I wish that I was home," he said. There was a flash of light. And once he was back home again, his feet still soaking wet. "I wished and it came true," he said. "It's the best wish I've made yet." That's funny. That's cute. That's a cute story. Should we read one more? Just one more? Shamrock Sean in the Bird's Nest. One day in the springtime, Shamrock Sean worked near the hedge. Digging in his garden, he was planting greens and veg. He leaned upon his garden spade to have a little rest, and from the corner of his eye he spied a small bird's nest. He climbed between the branches and stood upon one leg. There, hidden down inside the nest, he saw a simple egg. Single egg, not simple, single. By a miracle of nature, the egg began to crack. It made him lose his balance, and he stumbled and fell back. Just then the mother bird appeared and said, "What did you do? My little egg's not due to hatch for another day or two." Sean said, "I just stood on the branch to get a better view. I didn't touch your little egg. Honestly, it's true." "I must find worms," said Mother Bird, "but since he's newly born, I can't go off in search of food and leave him on his own." "I've got it, don't you worry," responded Shamrock Sean. "You stay here and leave the food to this here leprechaun." So Sean ran to his garden where the soil was freshly tilled. He collected worms in handfuls till the bucket load was filled. He came back to the hungry chick and said, "I've worms galore. If there's not enough to feed him, I can get a whole lot more." "Thank you, Sean, you're very kind," the mother bird then said, and she lifted up a wing to pat him gently on the head. I thought the leprechauns were mean, or so I have been told, but now I know it isn't true. You're worth your weight in gold. That's adorable. Last one. I think this is the last one, and it's called Shamrock Sean Goes Fishing, and we can finish the whole book today. Shamrock Sean went fishing down by the river's edge. His rod was just a little stick he found beside the hedge. To it he tied a piece of string, and that would be the line. His hook was just a safety pin, but it would do just fine. He put the stick between two stones, he fixed it firm and tight, then lay down in the summer sun and waited for a bite. After many hours of waiting, the rod began to twitch. Shamrock Sean said to himself, this must be one big fish. Or could it be a heavy boot, or might it be a rag? But then he saw the safety pin had hooked a leather bag. He opened up the bag and could not believe his eyes, for it was full of precious gems. What a great surprise! He put his hand into the bag and moved it all about. He found a note and trembled as he read the message out. Whoever finds my little bag must not remove one gem, or I, the evil river witch, will cast a spell on them. Ooh, dun, dun, dun. Shamrock Sean is honest, so he closed the bag up tight and threw it back into the stream with all his strength and might. It hit the water with a splash as he fell upon the ground. Then a big fish grabbed his foot and dragged him river bound. Let me go, cried Shamrock Sean. He flapped his arms and screamed. Then suddenly he woke up. It had all been just a dream. On the soft grass, in the sun, upon the bank so steep, he'd rolled into the water when he'd fallen fast asleep. He crawled out of the water, and the rod began to twitch. Oh, no, he cried as he ran home. Here comes the river witch. That's cute. That is adorable. So Shamrock Sean is a lively leprechaun from the west of Ireland. He loves fishing and digging in his garden, but you won't find the crock of gold there. Most of all, this lovable leprechaun likes to lend a helping hand. But no matter what he does, poor Sean always seems to land in big trouble. How cute was that this evening? So I hope today that you spent your time in an attitude of gratitude. I worked most of the day today, and then I went for a motorcycle ride, and I thought, wow, what a beautiful day. And guess what? There were no cars on the road. So yeah, that was something to be thankful for. Not real crazy about this virus, but hey, keeps people off the roads, keeps me safe. So you guys have a lovely evening, and I wish for you to have sweet sleep, and I will see you in the morning at 8 o'clock for morning meeting. Take care. I love you.